My name is Advocate TK Kaushik. I practice law in Delhi. In my today's video blog, friends, I'll talk about pre-litigation, basically what it is, and the future of pre-litigation in India. And in case if you guys are watching my video blog for the first time, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and also hit bell icon. So in case if you guys have a time and if I'm uploading video live, you can also join this conversation. All right, let's quickly begin. So like I said, today's point of discussion is what is pre-litigation. So let me tell you this small story. So the small story is again not too far from this is pretty much imbibed in our DNA. I was watching Mahabharata during the time of pandemic, and then obviously since we've seen Mahabharata earlier also, so this time around I was watching Mahabharata from a different point of view altogether. I'm a lawyer by profession, so what happens is in courtrooms day in and day out, I do see even very close people fighting for some or the other issue. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, you're trying to exercise your legal right and you're trying to use whatever legal remedies are there before you. But why did I bring that Mahabharata's context in between is because I would like to talk about when this Mahabharata's battle was about to happen. Shri Krishna visited Duryodhana and said, hey listen, you done so and so wrong and you have a way to get it corrected. And if you do give Pandavas their right amicably, then there's a way that we can settle this issue right now, right here. And I can let them know, and I am assuring you that this battle will not begin. Well friends, you know what Duryodhana did and what apparently happened. There was this war, and in that war there was a damage from both the ends. Again, I'm not talking about here the penal offenses or the penal statutes and their provisions and what basically happens. Law of a land should prevail. So anything, even what I'm saying, even out of that context, whatever law of the land, it prevails. And since I'm a legal practitioner, so obviously I will make sure to refrain myself from commenting something which is not as per the Constitution of India. So yes, now coming to today's topic, which is pre-litigation. So I'm sure you guys know that in West there is a possibility that parties can settle their disputes amicably before getting into litigation. And here I'm talking about the offenses, and here I'm talking about the cases. Those can be settled outside court. In fact, in penal statutes rules, there are very many sections, those are compoundable. So yes, pre-litigation happens in West, and it is considered very seriously. And you've seen that honorable courts also, as per the directions of Honorable Supreme Court of India and Alternative Dispute Resolution Act, there are various alternate dispute resolution methods that are available. But today I'm going to just touch base on one. So yes, when you file a case which is civil in nature or something which is compoundable, there are ways available wherein you can settle the case outside. But what is basically a pre-litigation? Pre-litigation is basically a state wherein before getting into litigation with the other party or a defendant, you try and handle this issue via way of discussing it across table. You may say, hey, yeah, we've tried our ways, and that's why when things were not really working out, that's when we've decided to get into litigation, and that's when lawyers do basically come into picture. Well, I understand what you're trying to say if you have this thought in your mind at this point in time, but I am proposing something else. What I am saying is that yes, it is correct that you might have tried to handle the case based on your capacity, and understand that wherein there is a need of a needle, the sword is not going to make the things work for you. So please understand When it comes to pre-litigation, you do require somebody to help you with the pre-litigation, who understands the consequences of you getting into litigation. B, that person can also let you know that before consequences, how are you supposed to prepare for it. And again, pre-litigation is something which big organizations, they try and do, but when it comes to personal laws in India, or when it comes to these small offenses, people are pretty adamant about what their basic belief is, and by the virtue of that, they end up spending their time, their money. I understand money you'll spend getting into a litigation, but time is the biggest commodity that you have on you. So you go to court on various occasions, and then you miss out on certain other things. But when you have an option for a pre-litigation, you should really try and do it. Traditionally, in our country, we try and do a pre-litigation based on, so for example, it's a family dispute. Yeah, this is correct. We try and do a pre-litigation based on, our family members, even the middleman, which is known as bicholia, who arranges marriages. Or when it comes to businesses, you try and use peers, those who are of the same line of business, and try and help you, or people, those who are common friends, they try and do it. Now the problem here it is, when you try and utilize your family, so in family what happens is the family members, those who are trying to make things work for you via way of a pre-litigation, they undoubtedly come into a situation or thrown into a situation wherein it is very difficult for them to remain neutral. Because understand that even when you hire a lawyer for yourself for a pre-litigation, even in that situation, yes, the lawyer will try and say your point, but since it's a stage wherein it's a pre-litigation stage, so the lawyer can help you in a better way to evaluate the entire situation for you. My suggestion is this: be it a family matter, be it even a dispute between parties, be it any contract disputes, etc. Obviously, when you even tried mediation and other ways from your end, before getting into litigation, try and evolve into a situation of a pre-litigation. Pre-litigation basically starts from sending a legal notice to make sure that both parties do sit at common places with their counsels and discuss the things, discuss the cases nitty-gritties, wherein they try to reach to a point wherein without making a lose for one and win for one, win-win situation can be obtained, because that even when the cases are filed in the courts also try and send your matters to pre-litigation. So obviously, if it's a civil matter, why get into a situation wherein you pay court fees also, then you pay a lawyer's fees also, and then obviously you begin your pre-litigation at that stage. Why don't you try and do it even well before going to a court? So when it comes to pre-litigation, people, yes, pre-litigation is the need of the hour, and yes, like I have said in my title for this video, I also would like to discuss here the future of a pre-litigation in India. Trust you me, when it comes to future for this technique, it is absolutely immense. People should try and resolve their disputes wherein penal statutes are not involved outside court only. A, they'll save money. B, they'll save time. C, they'll save their energy and their efforts. So when you have this option available, and I know you must be thinking, if you're still watching this video blog, that hey, listen, I already know that, you're not trying to tell me something different. I'm only trying to say here is that take an expert's opinion in terms of a pre-litigation. That really helps you. During a pre-litigation itself, you'll get to see when it comes to your case, what all ways, in case if you're not able to reach to some solution here, how you wish to proceed in that, and that ways you will get a peace of mind for yourself. And obviously time is the essence, so you will also save the time that you will spend during a course of a trial of that very case, and various other appeals, etc., in case if you happen to do. So yes, people, once again, I would like to reiterate that if you are into a dispute, try and use dispute resolution methods. If you are out to get into litigation, precisely in a matrimonial, precisely in a partner dispute, or any dispute which is civil in nature, even before exercising arbitration, try and utilize pre-litigation through your counsels. Make sure what you need to do. You need to make sure that you let your counsels know what are your needs and wants. So when the counsel of yours, or the lawyer that you advocate, or the advocate that you engage in this very process, is well aware about what exactly you're basically seeking out of it. I have seen, I'm sharing based on my experience that I have at bar. It takes years for matrimonial disputes to settle, and both parties are spending money like anything, and that too, at the end of the day, again, you look for a solution via way of dispute resolution only. So why to waste money, why to waste precious time of yours? I have seen in partner disputes, you've seen some of the biggest litigations have been settled outside the court. Even post getting into litigation, those are solved by a way of alternative dispute resolution. So I understand we are harmoniously and temperamentally not in that state. When we are out to file a case, we are primarily focusing on just to file a case, but understand that there's a lot of pendency when it comes to cases, and I don't wish to comment as a layman, but since I am a part of bar and I do see how bench works, most of the courts, most of the judges are overburdened with thousands and thousands of cases in their calendar, and obviously based on how society is evolving, litigation is obviously increasing. So yeah, if you have a way out, if you just not thinking from the point of view that your lawyer is only trying to suggest you pre-litigation, just to make sure that the case is over as soon as possible, see it from the point of view what's in it for you. And I am telling you what's in it for you. It will save time for you, will save money for you, will save energy for you, which you can obviously utilize in positive direction, rather than being in agony, being aggravated, being in anger during a course of a trial. So yes, try and utilize pre-litigation. It's good to go. I'll see during the course of a time if I can make you talk to some of the vintage mediators and people, those who work in alternate dispute space. And again, like I said, don't judge me on that. Since I'm a lawyer, I'm just letting you know about the alternate dispute resolution method. See, this is a part of my job and my responsibility towards society, that I do inform you about this evolving stream, which will help you not only just saving your time, money and energy, also it will give you a peace of mind, because we get into litigation when we do not have any on the way out. I understand that. But yes, there is a pre-litigation stage which can be a lawyer driven, because the other dispute resolution methods that you've tried personally, those are not done by a professional. You may be really good at the job that you do. Maybe you may be a very good doctor, you may be a very good engineer, you may be a very good management professional, you may be a very good teacher, or whatever, whatever you really do. But keep calm, let the expert handle it for you. So do try pre-litigation stages, like I said, primarily in any civil matter and matrimonial dispute, so that you can save time, money and energy for you. All the best, people. Thank you so very much for watching this video blog. I hope this was helpful to you. You can also go in the bio of my video blog. You'll be able to get in my contact details when you can get in touch with me. Do let me know your comments on this video, and also let me know in case if you've got any suggestions when you want me to help you via way of creating video blog. I understand at times you guys write comments in thousands. I am a single human being. I may not be able to reply. I do not reply to the comments those who are similar in nature. Like I said, I create video blogs just to create a generic generic idea or generic opinion about some issue, but every case is different. Every matter is different, and you need to make sure that you get in touch with the professional, those who can help you. You can get in touch with my team or anybody who's nearby you, and you can explore your legal remedies. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye bye.